My dad kicked me out at 19 with one duffel bag and told me I'd be back begging within a month. It was over something stupid too. I'd questioned him about some charge on my credit card that I didn't recognize. Turned out he'd been using it without asking. When I brought it up, he exploded, called me ungrateful, said if I was going to accuse him of being a thief in his own house, I could get out and see how the real world treated me. My mom stood in the hallway the whole time, arms crossed, saying nothing, just watching. That hurt worse than anything he said. I packed my clothes, my laptop, and left that night. Crashed on my buddy's couch for 3 months until I found a tiny studio apartment above a pizza shop. The smell of pepperoni seeped into everything I owned. I worked 2 jobs, finished my degree online, and clawed my way into a decent IT position at a logistics company. That was 8 years ago. In that entire time, neither of them reached out. Not once. No birthday texts, no holidays, nothing. I didn't mind. I built a life without them. Got promoted twice, started investing, bought a house in a decent neighborhood, dated, made friends, moved on. Last Tuesday, I was scrolling through foreclosure listings out of boredom. It's something I do sometimes, looking at properties, imagining fixes, and then I saw it. 327 Maple Street, my childhood home. The listing had 3 photos. The front porch where I used to sit and read, the driveway where I learned to ride a bike, the kitchen window with the crack in the corner from when my dad threw a coffee mug during an argument when I was 12. Foreclosure auction. Starting bid, $160,000. I checked the county records. They'd refinanced twice. Pulled out equity for a boat, a vacation, some other things they couldn't afford. Missed 6 months of payments. The bank had finally moved to reclaim it. I didn't think. I just registered for the auction. The day of the sale, I sat in the courthouse with about 15 other people. Investors mostly. Guys in khakis with spreadsheets. One woman kept talking on her phone about flipping it within 60 days. Bidding started. Went up in $5,000 increments. People dropped out fast. By $175,000, it was just me and some older guy in a suit. He bid $180,000. I bid $185,000. He looked at me, shook his head, and sat down. Sold for $185,000 to me. I signed the paperwork in a daze. The clerk handed me a folder with the deed inside and said the previous owners would receive their eviction notice within 10 business days. 30 days to vacate after that. I drove home, put the folder on my kitchen counter, and stared at it for an hour. 2 weeks later, my phone rang. Unknown number. I answered. Hello? It was my mom. Her voice was shaky, frantic. She didn't even say hi. Just launched into it. We lost the house. Someone bought it at auction. We have 30 days and nowhere to go. I know we haven't talked, but could you maybe help us with a deposit for an apartment? Just a loan. We'll pay you back. I let the silence sit for a second. Then I said I'd think about it and hung up. Day 29, I drove to the house, pulled up in my truck at 4 p.m., parked in the driveway. My dad answered the door. He looked older, grayer, thinner. He squinted at me like he couldn't place my face, then glanced at my truck. You with the new owner? He asked. I nodded. Didn't say anything. He sighed, stepped out onto the porch. This whole thing is a nightmare. We built this place, raised our kid here, and now some vulture bought it out from under us for pennies. It's not right. I just stood there, hands in my pockets, listening. You know how much we've put into this house? He continued. And now we've got 1 day left and nowhere to go. It's criminal. That's when my mom came to the door. She saw my face and stopped cold. The color drained from her cheeks. Her mouth opened, but no sound came out. I reached into my jacket, pulled out the deed, and unfolded it slowly. Held it up so they could both see. Pointed to the owner's name printed at the bottom. My dad leaned in, squinted, read it. His face went from confused to pale to deep red in about 3 seconds flat, and my mom's legs actually buckled. She grabbed the doorframe, whispered, "No, that's not possible," while my dad stood frozen, staring at my name in bold letters on the deed to the house he kicked me out of 8 years ago. I told them they had until midnight tomorrow and walked back to my truck.